everybody, it's Tater again, here for episode 3 of Tater's Tales. And today's episode is entitled, The Fart Heard Round the Gym. Now, a lot of you that know me may know that I took martial arts back in the day. And I had a good friend of mine who was a jiu-jitsu instructor. And so I was going to his jiu-jitsu class, and since we didn't have a dojo place, we were holding it at the local college in the gymnasium. So they'd let us go there and set up the mats and everything out in the gym there and do our jiu-jitsu classes and clean everything up and go home. Well, my buddy, one of my best friends in the world, grew up with him. We had went and got some Taco Bell before we went to class, probably about 30 minutes before class. It was about 6:30 p.m. or so when the class was, so it was about supper time anyway. So, there were probably about 15 or 20 people in this class, and there was probably about 3 or 4 girls that were about our age that were pretty doggone cute. And I mean, they were really cute girls, and they were coming to observe the class and to participate a little bit in things that they could do to find out if they wanted to continue the class. So I'm sure some of you that have had martial arts classes probably understand and seen that concept before. So anyway, we got the class all set up and everything, and my buddies, since we're such good friends, my buddy the sensei would use me as the dummy a lot of times in class when he was trying to demonstrate a particular technique or something. So he was, I was the tackling dummy pretty much, the guy that got flipped and stomped and threw down and chunked everywhere, because he knew I wasn't going to get mad at him, or if I did get mad at him, he didn't care, because we were boning each other for so long. So anyway, we were up there and doing these demonstrations, and he was showing the class how to do certain moves and everything, and he was using me, and I was flip-flopping and bouncing around and getting back up and letting him bounce me around again. And then we were practicing a kata, and so after we had done a few moves, he wanted to show us a new kata. And so we were he was using me to demonstrate the different parts of the kata and showing me how to bend, pointing out what needed to be done and what you don't want to do. And so he was adjusting me constantly and doing these things, and we got time to show what's called a horse stance. And any of you that have ever taken jiu-jitsu knows what a horse stance is. It's basically where you spread your legs and you get down in a very wide stance. And so as soon as I bounced down to get into that horse stance, I don't know what happened. I must have pushed a huge bit of gas loose, but I let a big giant fart go, and I mean it was a 2 or 3 seconder, man. And I mean it echoed through the whole dang gym because there was nobody else in there but us. I'm telling you, could have fried chicken on my face. My face was so red. I don't know what to do. I just sat there for a minute, and then the instructor was trying to, my buddy was trying to be professional, and he just tried to overlook it. And about 4 or 5 seconds after he was trying to continue with the technique, he just couldn't hold it any longer. He just busted out laughing and started rolling around on the mat. Well, then the whole class erupted laughing, and they were just rolling, and I mean, it was funny. I mean, it happened to me, but it was funny. If it would have been somebody else, I would have been laughing too. So I tried to laugh along with him, don't eat Taco Bell. So anyway, that's the lesson, and the moral of the story is do not eat Taco Bell before you go to jiu-jitsu class, unless you want to embarrass yourself. So anyway, that's Tater's Tales episode 3. Thank you for spending a little time with me today and listening to my story. And we'll look forward to next time, and I'll give everybody a lot of love. Make sure that you be good to each other. There's a lot of bad things going on in the world, a lot of hate. We don't need that. We need to love everybody. And anyway, be good people. So anyway, that's all for today, and Tater is out. Y'all have a good one. Much love to all of you.